All right, welcome to my presentation on Scottify. So basically, what I developed was a music player app. It's similar to Spotify or Apple Music, and it stores tracks, artists, albums, and playlists that the users create. These are my use cases. So I wanted to accomplish. You should be able to search Scottify, so you can search for tracks, artists, and albums. Uh, when you play a track, it adds to the track streams. That just tells you how many times it's been played. Uh, you can create a playlist and name it. You can add a track to that playlist. You can rename a playlist and still keep all the songs on that playlist. And then you can remove a track from a playlist. And then you can save an album to your saved albums library for just quick access. If you want to listen to that album, it's right there. You can also remove an album from your saved albums. And then when you enter an album, you can see its length and runtime. So the length is how many songs it contains, and the runtime is how long it is. So it's aggregating all the song lengths. And then when you enter an artist, uh, it shows you how many streams the artist has, which is basically how many times their songs have been played in total. So this is my ER diagram. So we have a listener, and they can create 0 through many playlists, and the playlist has a unique name and a listener name, and the listener also has a unique name. And a playlist has to be created by exactly one listener, so that means other users can't access the playlist that you create. Uh, Tracks have a unique ID. They have a name, artist name, streams, length, and genre, and they can be in no playlists or many playlists, and playlists can contain 0 through many tracks, so they could be empty or full or whatever. An artist has a unique name. They uh, create. They have to have a track that they have created, and they can have multiple tracks. And a track has to be created by exactly one artist in this database. An album has a unique ID, and it uh, is created by uh, exactly one artist, and an artist can create one-to-many albums. And an album contains tracks, so it has to contain at least one track, and a track has to be contained by exactly one album. It's on one album; it can't be on multiple albums in this database. So my population approach for my tables, there was only 4 tables that needed to be populated before, because the other 5 tables were the user populates them with input in the application. And so I populated an artist table myself, which was pretty easy, but ChatGPT populated the album track and album tracks tables. Uh, I provided it data for the tracks and the albums, like the name of the track, the length, the artist name. Uh, I told it to set the streams to 0. ChatGPT just guessed the genre, it got it mostly right. And then it wrote the SQL insert statements based on my tables. So these are some interesting queries that I developed. For displaying tracks in a playlist, I needed a way to assign a number to each row so that the user could input it and I could understand what they were trying to access, be it an artist, an album, playlist, track, whatever. So I used a window function row number, and I ordered it by the track ID, and I assigned a variable to that when iterating over the row. Finding an artist streams, I just aggregated the streams of all the tracks associated with that artist. So I joined the artist table with the track table on the artist name, and I filtered it by the artist name. Similarly, finding the album length, I aggregated the length of uh, all the tracks associated with that album. So I joined the track with album tracks on the track ID, and yeah, seemed to work. So here's a demo of my project. Let's see. All right, welcome to Scottify. Sign in with your username. This is my second run through the presentation, so you are already in this database. So let's Bowers Welcome back, Bowers. Let's see. You can always enter 0 whenever asked for input. You can always enter 0 to exit the program, or -1 to go back to the main menu. Uh, so let's enter Scottify. Type in 1 there. So we can search tracks, artists, albums. We can create playlists, view your playlists, view your saved albums. So let's search for some tracks. I don't really know what tracks are in this database yet, so let's just do all. Okay, these are all the tracks in the database. So let's see, we can choose one of these. So let's choose White Flag by Claro. That's number 57. So we go down here and type in 57, and now we get the track options for that. So we can either play it or add it to a playlist. Let's add it. Let's play it. Let's play it. Okay, we're the first person to play this song, so it had no streams before this. We can go back to the main menu or exit the program as 0. So let's just go back to the main menu real quick. Uh, let's make a playlist. I'm feeling like making a playlist. So let's see if we have any playlists first. Oh yeah, we already made a playlist. So let's just go back to the main menu, make another one. So Bowers Third. Boom. Bowers Third is created, and we can find it in our library. So let's go back and see if it's there. So boom, it's right there. So I want that one, and there's no tracks in it yet. We can change the name. We could play a track. We can remove a track. So I don't really like that name, so let's change the name. Just just Bauer. Playlist Bauer. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Let's add some tracks to that album or that playlist. So search for the tracks, uh, and we could search by name for the tracks. So I know there's a song called "Softly" by Claro. It's really good. Softly. Boom. Softly by Claro. There it is. Let's select it and let's add it to the playlist. And let's add it to the playlist we just created. So Bauer. Boom. It's been added to the playlist Bauer. Let's go back to the main menu and see it in the playlist. So let's view our playlist. Let's go into Bauer. And there it is in the playlist. Softly by Claro. Um, I want to play it. So let's play the track. And there's the tracks that we can play. So let's choose that one. And we're the fourth person to play that song. So that means before we played it, there was 3 streams, but now there's 4. So let's go back to the main menu. We can search by artists too. Let's see what artists we have in here. 21 Pilots, Still Woozy. Oh, there's some good artists, man. Whoever made this database is it's a really good music taste. Let's see Jack Stober. Let's see some stats on Jack Stober. Looks like he has about 2.5 million monthly listeners. He's got 2 total streams. Wow, that's so much. And here's all the tracks he has. Yeah, and so this is just a stats page. So let's just go back to the main menu. Let's search some albums. Let's see what albums we have. Ooh, these are some good albums. I think Trench by 21 Pilots. I really like that album. So let's see that. Uh, let's view the album tracks and info. I'm curious. Okay, here's the tracks that we have. It has 14 tracks and it has a runtime of 55 minutes. It's pretty good. So let's. I know the song Banditos. Banditos a banger. So let's go into that. And let's add it to our playlist. Add it to playlist Bauer. Boom. And let's just see it in there. Boom. There it is. Bandito. And I'm not really feeling Softly by Clara anymore, so I'm gonna remove it from the playlist. Boom. It's been removed. No more. All right. Let's search some albums. Let's see. Ah, Trench. Great album. uh, it's so great. I want to listen to it all the time. So I'm gonna save it for quick access. So I just saved it. So let's see my saved albums. Boom, Trench, and quick access. Just go right there, view album tracks and info. Could play any of the songs. So let's play Smithereens. Boom, play track. I'm the first person to play that song. That's a shame because it's a really good song. Uh, yeah. So let's see here. We got searching for tracks, artists, albums, playlists, viewing the playlist, viewing my save albums. Yeah. You know what? I think yeah. I don't know if I want to listen to Trench anymore. So let's unsave that album real quick. Boom. Unsaved. Playlist. Yeah. Got the playlist, created a playlist. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So I think I'm done with Scottify right now. So I'm just gonna exit real quick. Goodbye, Bowers. All right. So my conclusion, basically, I got mostly everything to work that I set out to do. But it does crash if you try and add a track to a playlist that doesn't exist. That's probably a really quick fix, but I did not find the time to fix it. So yeah, that's the one thing I didn't get working. Uh, Challenges that I faced was mostly the application. The navigating the database is pretty easy. So it's just basically designing the flow, the UI, like how to clear the screen, how to get options from the user, like how to get their input and what to do with that input. And then the biggest part of that was assigning a number with a query result and like getting the input to act on it. So yeah, that's my project, Scottify. Uh, yeah, that's it. Thank you.